To run Exchange on Windows machine, you'll need to enable WSL2, Windows subsystem for Linux. Since Exchange only runs in Linux system currently, it is very easy to enable WSL2. Simply open a Windows PowerShell or command prompt, run WSL install. It may take some time and restart your computer to enable WSL2. If you already have WSL2 installed, it tells you so and lists the available valid Linux distributions. Exchange prefers Ubuntu distributions. You can run WSL install -d Ubuntu to install the latest Ubuntu distribution. Next, please follow the instructions in the Exchange user menu to install other components. After you have WSL2 enabled, the first step in Exchange user menu is to install Nvidia driver for your Windows system. Note, please do not install Nvidia driver for Linux system, although we are going to run Exchange in WSL2 Linux system. Go to the Nvidia driver website and select the right GPU card type used by your Windows computer. Then click Search and download the driver. When the driver is downloaded, please follow the instructions to install it. According to Exchange user manual instructions, the next step is to install Docker for your Windows system. Note, please do not install Docker for Linux system because the WSL2 Linux will use the Docker support of its Windows host. Go to the Docker desktop website, check if your system meets the system requirements, then go ahead to download Docker Desktop for Windows and follow its instructions to install. Now that your system has both Nvidia driver and Docker Desktop installed, it is time to install Nvidia Toolkit container in WSL2 Linux system. This Docker container includes Nvidia CUDA support and various useful tools for Nvidia GPU. Go to the Nvidia Toolkit container website. The page has lots of information about how to install on a Linux system. You can directly go to the Docker section and copy paste the 3 commands and run in your WSL2 Linux system. After you have installed Nvidia Docker 2, you don't need to run the system control command to restart your Docker, because the Docker in your system is controlled by the Windows host. Next, if you want, you can run the Docker run commands as given in the website to check if your GPU setup runs well. Once your WSL2 Linux system runs Nvidia GPU well, now you can install Exchange in your system right now. The process is the same as what you do in a Linux machine. Please plug a phone to your computer by USB. This computer can be any computer that stays in the same local network as your Exchange machine. For example, it can be your laptop or it can be the Exchange machine. Run ADB devices to get a phone connected. Make sure you authorize the phone to be accessed by the computer. Then run ADB shell IP-4 address to get IP address of the phone. Now here we get the address. Now we need to forward the phone port by running ADB TCP/IP 555. And of course, you can specify a different port number. Now you can unplug the phone if you want. Now we can run the command run exchange to enter into the exchange container. The first thing we need to do is to connect the phone we connected just now in our container by running ADB connect IP address and the port. Of course, you can repeat the process just now if you have multiple phones. Now, you can run Exchange right now. We will see the devices connected here. Once you see the welcome message and your device here, now you're ready to go with the Exchange. Please enjoy.